Hello, my name is Tom Davenport, and I'm the director of a film series from the Brothers Grimm. I think most of you have heard of Grimm's fairy tales, but many people think that the Brothers Grimm wrote these tales. Actually, they collected them from farm and village folk in Germany over a century ago, during a time when people used tale-telling as a form of entertainment and passed these tales from generation to generation. You know, fairy tales or folk tales remind me a lot of dreams. Frogs talk, animals turn into people, people into animals. A lot of strange things happen. But they're not individual dreams. Because of the way folk tales were created by many, many people over a long period of time, they're more like universal dreams. And it's interesting that the very same story types can pop up in different cultures and countries that are not even related to each other. Our first tale is a very familiar tale called The Frog King. Like many other familiar tales, there are several different variations of this story. Our film adaptation follows the one in the Brothers Grimm, but I think it may surprise some of you. We set it in America, and although we use the word princess and king in our story, our princess is really the daughter of a wealthy American industrialist around the turn of the century.
In olden days, when wishing still helped, there lived a king whose daughters were all beautiful, but the youngest was so beautiful that even the sun, which had seen so much, was astonished every time it shone into her face. Close by the king's palace lay a great forest, and under an old oak tree was a well. On days when it was hot, she would stand above the well, and to pass the time, she took a golden ball and threw it up in the air and caught it. And this ball was her favorite plaything.
Why are you crying? What's the matter? You're crying so hard, even a stone would feel sorry for you.
I lost my golden ball in the well.
I can get it for you. But what will you give me if I fetch it up?
What, my dress or my pearls or even my necklace?
Oh, I don't want your dress, your pearls, or your necklace. I want to be your friend. I want to sit at your table, eat from your plate, drink from your cup, and sleep in your bed.
Yes, anything, if you only give me my golden ball.
Wait! Wait for me! I can't keep up with you! Wait!
Ask him what you mean. Come on, Jerry. Wait. You're doing it. Tell him about the You stood in the kitchen. Anne? Princess? Anne?
Yes, Father?
Who was at the door? Was it a giant?
No, it wasn't a giant.
Well, then who was it?
It was just an ugly old frog.
A frog? Well, what did the frog want?
Well, yesterday I was down at the well and I lost my golden ball in the well and because I was crying so hard, the frog said he would go down and get it for me. And then he made me promise to be his friend, but I never thought he could get out of the well. And now he's outside and he wants you to come inside.
Well, then open the door.
Princess, open the door for me. Remember your promise at the old well tree. Open the door for me.
Father, he's just a disgusting frog.
If you made a promise, you must keep it. Open the door.
But Father...
Anne, let him in. Wait. Fell out there. Wait. It seems to me he's almost alive. Chair, so our guests can join us at the table. Tell you about those roses.
Now push your plate closer so we can eat together.
Now I'm tired and I want to go to bed. Carry me up to your room.
No, I don't want to.
Annie.
I'm not going to do it.
Carry me up to your room.
Carry him up to your room.
But Father, he ruined our party. He got my dress all dirty and he embarrassed me in front of my friends. How can you expect me to do this?
He helped you when you needed it. Now, you can't go back on your word.
But Father!
And you must keep your promise.
I really have to.
Yes, go!
I want to sleep as comfortably as you. Lift me up in your bed.
No!
Lift me up or I'll tell your father.
When he fell down, he was no longer a frog, but a king's son with kind and beautiful eyes.
Will this help?
Sit down.
What happened?
He told her how a wicked witch had put a spell on him, and how no one had been able to set him free from the well but she alone.
A little cut in the back of the head. I'll be all right. Not as much as that witch hurt me. It's a lot better than being a frog. Just a little cut in the back of the head. I'd like to thank you for keeping your...
By her father's own wish, he was now her true friend and husband. The next morning, when the sun arose, a carriage came to take them to his kingdom. In the back stood the young king's servant, faithful Henry, who had been so unhappy when his master had been changed into a frog that he had an iron band laid around his heart to keep it from breaking. When they had gone a little way, The prince heard it cracking behind him and thought that the carriage was breaking apart. But no, it was only the band springing from the heart of faithful Henry because his master was free and happy. In all our fairy tale films, we discovered that elements of real life were as fantastic as animated figures or puppets. So we decided to use a real frog to play the part of our fairy tale frog. To catch our frogs, I took my 3 boys and a friend out at night to a pond near our house. It's very difficult to catch them during the day, but at night the flashlight blinds them. Bullfrogs vary a lot in size and color, but to most people they look alike. We were able to use 10 different frogs in the film without anyone knowing the difference.
You've got 2 different shapes. You know, one, you've got a frog that has a mouth that goes from ear to ear, and then you have a human being who has this little slit on the front of its face. And what a human being does with this little slit compared to this gigantic mouth that normally does nothing but open and close, you know. So it should be really interesting to see a frog talking.
Tom Cullen works in the exhibits department of the New York State Museum in Albany. He and his wife, Susan, helped us design the talking frog.
I'm basically a city kid. I'd seen toads, but I'd never seen a frog. I didn't even know what the difference was. When David first said, "Frog Prince," I said, "Yeah, frog, you know, frog. Bumpy, warty things." You know? And he said, no, Tom, frogs are smooth.
I knew we would be working with live frogs, and I thought the puppet would be real small. And when I saw it, I said, there's no way a real frog could be that big. It just didn't look that realistic to me.
Ribbit? Ribbit? Why are you crying? What's the matter? You're crying so hard that even a stone would feel sorry for you.
I lost my golden ball in the well.
Oh, so that's what that thing was. My golly, I thought it was a shot put. That thing come past my head so fast. You should be more careful. How much you think that thing's worth?
My dress, my pearls, or even my necklace.
Oh, no, baby, them things on the open market, you know what a golden ball will fetch? You probably get about 8 dozen necklaces and, maybe 4 or 5 dresses and two, three pearl earrings. Okay, well, let's do this then. How about being my friend? You gotta have me over to dinner and introduce me to your dad. Let's see, well, that ought to, oh, yeah, I want to sleep in your bed, too.
Well, if only you get me my golden ball.
Well, okay, but I don't bring a sleeping bag.
Funding for this program was provided by the Corporation for Public Broadcasting, the Arthur Vining Davis Foundations, and the Virginia Commission for the Arts.